UN mock session, UN General Assembly mock session, organized by the seniors, the degree students. And I remember playing the role of a delegate from Saudi Arabia. I'm talking about 1996. It took me weeks to really understand what the UN is all about, how the General Assembly is conducted, what kind of clothes do delegates wear, especially since I had to represent Saudi Arabia, what kind of clothes do I wear? But the event was such a success. All the weeks of hard work, research paid off. I learned quite a great deal about the UN General Assembly. In the 12th grade, I was fortunate enough to be a member of the college drama troupe. Our seniors translated Romeo and Juliet, William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, into a Dzongkha play called Randre de Yandre. And I haven't read the play. I read Macbeth, I read Julius Caesar, but not Romeo and Juliet. But I had to play the role of a priest by the name Frere Lawrence. In Dzongkha, the character was called Ajah Champa. And I played the role of Ajah Champa or Frere Lawrence in Romeo and Juliet. And I had the opportunity to go around the country during our winter vacation with senior colleagues. That was an eye-opening opportunity in my life. Not only did I learn about Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, but I learned a great deal of life skills. It took me, of course, months to memorize, I don't know how many pages of translated script. Now, fast forward that many years, 1996 to 2023, we have the world at our disposal. We have all the resources that we need at our disposal. The world, the greatest universities, the greatest courses, whatever resources we need today is just on our fingertips, on our smartphones, on the internet. And that's why I even tell to my colleagues at office, my friends, my own children, that in today's world, there is no reason or there is no excuse not to know. If we do not know things in today's world, only we are to be blamed. And for all of us, the Bhutanese, we know what we are going through. And especially the younger ones, the bright ones like yourselves in college. As we heard, 7 colleges are represented here, including one from India, Delhi, the very prestigious Sri Ram College of Commerce. Welcome to Bhutan. And 6 other IUB colleges. And seniors like us, we feel very hopeful, we feel very motivated, we feel energetic. We get the vibe, to do our best when we see young people, smart people, passionate people like you participating in events like this and doing your bit, doing your part. As organizers, as the participants, or for that matter, as overall beneficiaries. We all work together to make events like this successful and meaningful. Otherwise, it will be a waste of time. But because people like you contribute, because people like you participate with hunger for knowledge, that's what makes events successful. And I have no doubt that the last 3 days of G-Fest was very well organized. We have heard a lot about the events, the different activities that were conducted. I have no doubt they were 20 times better than the UN mock General Assembly mock session which we did in 1996 in Sherapchi College. It has to be at least 20 times better. Because today we have the world at our disposal. Anything you want to do today, it is out there. We just need to have the right outlook, the right attitude, and more than anything, we need what we call the growth mindset. All of us in this hall are capable of doing anything that any great people in any great country somewhere in the world did. We can. Maybe the only difference is whether we have that curiosity, whether we have that hunger, that urge, whether we have the growth mindset, and whether we have the discipline to really pursue what is difficult. So I have spoken on this stage before, I have spoken to you all before, and if it is worth it, I'm saying it again, that I feel in today's world, we will not go very far if we are after the easy things in life. If we are just doing what everybody else is doing, I don't think we will go very far. You're all students of business here, you're all aspiring future entrepreneurs of our country. You will do business beyond Bhutan. You will become billionaires, millionaires. You can become anything that you want to become. Walt Disney, when he started drawing the caricature of Mickey Mouse and all those beautiful characters, developing the stories around Mickey Mouse, once upon a time, people thought he was crazy. People thought he was stupid. I'm told he was rejected some close to 300 times because he was carrying his Mickey Mouse proposal and going to people with the money, to support his idea. And everybody thought, what a stupid man. And every time, for close to 300 times, every time he was rejected, he went back, reflected on it, improved his story, improved his art, and finally he found somebody to support his idea, and that's how Mickey Mouse and the world of Walt Disney, or Disney, is born. And today you all know Disney World. I'm sure many of you here know KFC. Can you show me your hands if you know KFC, the popular chicken outlet? Yeah, almost all of you know KFC. I suggest you read about Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. KFC was founded after the World War II. Colonel Sanders, who founded KFC, was selling chicken by the roadside. But as he developed his idea of, really taking KFC, making KFC what it is today and taking it around the world, he did not have the wherewithals to do it, and he approached all manners of people, and he was rejected some 1,000 times before KFC, the way we know it today, came into being. Nothing is easy in life, and especially if we want to be successful, aim for what is difficult. Do not settle for what is easy, what everybody else is doing. If it is something that everybody else is doing, you will know that you cannot be ahead of the rest, because what you know is what everybody else knows. So, my only advice or my only thought today is, particularly I think it suits you all because you are in the right place at the right age right now. Do look up more about growth mindset. Do look up more about what we call grit, perseverance. If we have a growth mindset, we can become anything we want, we can do anything we want. Buddhists are just as capable as any other human entity in the world. And this is perhaps the right time because our country is going through major transformation. We need you, each one of you, to do your best, to work hard, to learn as much as you can, to become someone, to make our country great. We are doing the transformation for ourselves, especially for you all, the younger generation. Our children, our country. Do not settle for things that are easy. Why did we embark on the transformation? Because the world around us is moving at an unprecedented pace. Zaming na gyakap gara na me sami madobe juro jodalu ngachera lapsoli dubala cherana dukchu isedong kampha cha nimsu so mola kambanagi chuthung timbanagi nimso singachi probabani sum dubana me sami mabalejum na no samchili tambachin tebe to disuda thidalu tarana bagi netang da thida te ladi namishimichi chotini mi kamdi phara cha nimdi chuya so kambanagi chudra thong timbanagi nimdira so be devachin te tamatap matu theni mese ta dito timbi johalu ladi chagen begob du se tamaro dong khajuda ngachira shimal dion se rona misami chupjo rona misami gosa goni mi jo la bom de su de lu ngachira di te kage mabimi la di be di lion se te ga khapju ro jo mi ani me transformation simidi ngache roa tap pe sum mato te roa semchi di membe benigi thalami me ti chara gara gi se dong la college gi alui me. In a recent RIGSS dialogue we organized in Thimphu with Yuval Noah Harari, he said, the greatest skill that we need in today's world is the skill to keep learning, lifelong learning, because even education system is finding it very difficult. How to educate the younger generation? Because Industry 4.0, artificial intelligence, ChatGPT must be changing your lives. It is changing my life. This is the greatest tutor on earth. And now we have ChatGPT 4. So if we do not have the growth mindset, if we do not have the urge to learn and keep learning, we will of course be left behind. So the greatest skill, according to Yuval Noah Harari, who spoke recently in Thimphu at our RIGSS dialogue, is the skill to keep learning. There is no particular skill because what is relevant today is going to go irrelevant tomorrow. What is relevant this year is going to go irrelevant next year. But if we have the growth mindset, if we have the curiosity to know more, if we have the willingness to invest in learning, in continuous learning, and if we have the discipline to do so, that is the greatest skill. And I'm sure all our college students, college faculty, even our guests from India, of course, there is a lot we can learn from you all. I'm myself educated in India. I did my electrical electronics engineering in the Kerala University in South India. Learned a great deal from how to grow yourself, from how to become, knowledgeable, capable. There's a lot to learn from our Indian colleagues. So with these few thoughts, I'm really honored to be a part of your closing function. We are, as an institute, we are very happy and honored that we got to contribute in a small way to your G-Fest event. I was also privileged to have had the opportunity of speaking at your event before the pandemic. This is my second time attending your function, and my sincere congratulations to all the organizers, to all the participants, both national and international, and to the college body at large, including the faculty, for collaborating to make G-Fest successful and for taking it to greater heights. I wish all of you Tashdile and a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you so much.